Today we'll discuss about pharyngeal apparatus or pharyngeal arches. Actually, these are the mesodermal thickening develops from mesoderms around the neck regions during development. From these arches, there are the muscles, nerves, arteries, cartilage. All these type of structures are developing. They are known as pharyngeal arches because which are situated around the pharynx, and pharynx is the most upper part of gastrointestinal tract, or grossly we can say it is situated just behind the posterior part of the tongue. It is the common pathway for respiratory as well as the gastrointestinal tract, means food and air. And around that part during the development elongations of neck, and around that there is the horse shaped structures or arches are present anteriorly and anterolaterally is known as pharyngeal arches. Now we'll discuss about development of pharyngeal arches. Actually, the pharyngeal arches itself is not sufficient. Along with the pharyngeal arches, we must know the related structures like pharyngeal clefts or grooves, pharyngeal pouches or pharyngeal membranes, and collectively all is known as pharyngeal apparatus. Now, first, what is pharyngeal arches? So, they are the mesodermal thickening which are derived from the paraxial mesoderm as well as the some neural crescents, and structures developing that is known as pharyngeal arches proper. So here developmentally initially the six pharyngeal arches will be there. First, second, third, fourth, fifth is disappear, and six. So out of six only five will remain. Fifth is disappear. So pharyngeal arches 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6 will present. Now these are the from these arches there are the three structures mainly develops: pharyngeal arch artery, pharyngeal arch cartilage, and muscles and its related nerves. Now second things, pharyngeal clefts. What is cleft? Here you can see the gap between the two consecutive pharyngeal arches. In between the any two arch there is the outer side is lined by the ectoderms, and there is the groove like structures. It is known as pharyngeal groove. So ultimately there are the four pharyngeal groove and five pharyngeal arches. 1, 2, 3, 4 pharyngeal groove or clefts. Same way inside the pharyngeal arch is lined by endoderm. It is just like the endoderms of gastrointestinal tract. So they are respectively converted into a pharyngeal pouches. So this is first pharyngeal pouch, second pharyngeal pouch, third pharyngeal pouch, fourth pharyngeal pouch. So in this way we can see the all arches are connected, so lined on outer and inner side by respectively ectoderms and endoderms, and in between there is the mesoderms. So each arch having the ectoderms, mesoderms, endoderms. One more thing, there are the connecting part, very thin membrane like structures between the any two arches is known as pharyngeal membrane. In this way there are the components of pharyngeal apparatus, pharyngeal arches, pharyngeal grooves, pharyngeal pouches and pharyngeal membrane. So five arches, four membranes, four grooves and four pouches. Next, pharyngeal arch. The main components of pharyngeal arches or pharyngeal apparatus is arches. So what is pharyngeal arches? The exact definitions is they are the horse-shaped cylindrical mesodermal thickening which are present on anterolateral aspect of primitive gut or primitive pharynx, most upper part of the pharynx in neck region. It is known as pharyngeal arches. Developmentally, it is developed from para-axial mesoderms. We know the para-axial mesoderms is derived from the somites initially. Actually, it is mesoderm. That means all the derivatives of mesoderms, they are the components of each pharyngeal arch. Each pharyngeal arch having different type of muscles, different types of bones, cartilage, ligaments, nerves, and arteries. Now we'll discuss about the fate of the pharyngeal arch component. Each arch having a different components. We'll discuss which are the structures or derivatives of the respective arch. Suppose the first arch. First arch is also known as mandibular or maxillary arch. Nerves of the first arch, they are the maxillary and mandibular nerves. And chorda tympani is also gives some roles in the first pharyngeal arch, particularly the spatial taste senses. Now, which are the muscles of first arch? The nerves of the first arch is mainly the mandibular nerve. So, the muscles supplied by the mandibular nerve, they are also developed from the first pharyngeal arch. Which are the muscles which supplied by the mandibular nerve? We know they are the muscles of mastications like temporalis, masseter, medial pterygoid, lateral pterygoid. They are the main muscles of mastications. They are the derivative of first arch. Apart from this, they are the mylohyoid, anterior belly of digastric, tensor belly palatii, and tensor tympani. These muscles are also supplied by mandibular nerve. Then, after the muscles, there is cartilage. Which cartilage developed from the first? So there are the few cartilage, particularly the cartilage of the first arch. Cartilage components of first arch is known as Meckel's cartilage, and structures developed from these arches are malleus. Apart from these cartilage, bones, small bones of the medullary cavity, malleus and incus, they are also derived from first arch. Then nerves, artery. Yes, artery of the first arch is maxillary artery is derived from the first arch. So these are the muscles, bones, cartilage, ligaments and nerves of the first arch. Now one more things. We'll going towards the second arch. Second arch also known as hyoid arch or stapedial arch. Hyoid arch or stapedial arch. Nerves of the second arch is facial or the seventh cranial nerve is developed from the second arch. All the muscles of the second arch, they are the muscles of facial expressions. The facial expressions, muscles of facial expressions, they are the muscles of second arch. Apart from that, there are the posterior belly of digastric, stylohyoid and stapedius. They are also supplied by the this arch is known as the derivatives of